All right, guys, you're here for 3 simple exercises that are going to help your scapula move better, which will improve overall shoulder mobility. Let's get right to it. First exercise, wall angels. Wall angels is where you're going to put your back to the wall and have your arms at a 90-degree angle and slowly move your arms up. As you move your arms up, I want you to retract that scapula. I want you to be at the top of that exercise for about 4 seconds. So that's holding your scapula back and your arms in an upward position for about 4 seconds and slowly lowering it. Doing this for about 2 minutes. This is really going to engage that middle and lower trap plus a little bit of that serratus anterior, which is going to help that scapula kind of set more on your thoracic rib, which is going to help improve mobility and decrease that amount of winging, which is probably causing some of your pain. If you need to modify this exercise, you can do it laying down. This is a lot easier. It takes a lot of the resistance off, so this should be a little bit easier. Doing the same thing though, 90 degrees angles and slowly going up the mat, that should kind of help out with that middle trap, lower trap, and that serratus anterior. 2 exercises actually serratus anterior activation. You're going to get yourself a resistance band, something that is pretty light at first, and then you can work your way up. And if you can't even tolerate a resistance band, just do it without one. You're going to step up to the wall. You're going to place your hands on the wall about shoulder width apart and then slowly rise up. As you're rising up, you want to have outward pressure on the resistance band. You're going to go up to the top, holding this for about 4 seconds, then slowly lowering down. You should kind of feel the pull in your mid-back around that scapula, bottom area of that scapula. That's that serratus anterior actually activating. You're going to do this exercise for about 2 minutes. If that exercise is too difficult for you, you can take this to a table and do table slides. This is going to be where you're going to have the resistance band on your wrist, shoulder width apart, and straight in front of you on the table and slowly going out. But you want to make sure that you're holding that up top for about 4 seconds and you're activating that serratus anterior. If you're just sliding back and forth and you're not putting outward pressure, you're not activating, you're not doing any good. So do this for about 2 minutes. Hopefully this next one though is going to get you where you need to go. Prone while raises. You're going to lay flat on the mat or the floor, and you're going to put your arm in a Y position with your thumbs up, and then you're going to try to pick up your arms as high as you can and hold that for about 4 seconds. Okay, you're seeing a routine with this 4-second hold. That makes an active range of motion exercise more strength related. So holding that for about 4 seconds and slowly lowering it back down to the ground or below the mat to your side, and then going back up, doing this for about 2 minutes. If that is way too difficult for you, you can do this in a standing position. Just get yourself a resistance band and pulling that out and going up and then going down. This is more of a form of a scaption. It helps activate that middle and lower trap, hopefully to kind of help that scapula move a little bit better on that thoracic rib cage. Let's figure out why this is so important on your shoulder mobility. Since you stuck around this far, you must be interested in it. So your scapula or shoulder blade plays a critical role in movement and stability. If your scapula isn't moving properly, it can lead to pain, limited motion, and even injury. Whether you're an athlete, a desk worker, or just someone that's super interested in getting moving better, these exercises I listed above are going to really help you move a little bit better with your scapula. So a good little test to see if you need this is you want to turn backwards in a mirror, video yourself, and raise your arms up. If your scapula is actually pulling off, your shoulder blade is actually pulling off of your rib cage, you can see kind of that medial border, the inside border, then you may have what's called winging scapula. And this is super, super important that you do these exercises that I've listed in this video, because that shoulder pain that you're having here and here, this may be the reason that you're having it. And remember, in about a week, come back to this video and let me know what your results are. I love to build a community and see what's out there, and hopefully I helped you out.